We say this all the time. When you change your mindset, you change your life. Real talk. That's one of my favorite quotes.
It's so true. It's so true. And our first guest certainly has proven that.
Definitely.
Baltimore native and author Alan Upshur is here to talk about his journey and book, Prison to Paradise. Thank you for joining us, Alan.
Of course, of course.
Alan, I'm so excited. I've been following your journey for years now. Let's let the viewers get an insight into who you are. Let's talk about your experience going to prison and how that really changed you as a person.
Okay, definitely. So I actually been to prison twice.
Wow.
The first time at the age of 18 years old, I was a biology student, and I didn't really take college serious. I loved the aspect of academics, but when I would go home, you know, I was with the wrong group of friends, got into a robbery situation with the prison, had 3 years, and when I got out, I was just so focused on, since I got out of that situation, I didn't really take the time to actually learn what I've been through. So I went back to college the second time, decided to sell drugs, and when I sold drugs, ironically, someone tried to rob me. When they robbed me, I stabbed them to try to get away. Next thing you know, I'm facing attempted murder. So my whole life is on the line. And during that time, while my life is on the line, that's when it really hit me, like I gotta change my whole mentality on how I'm doing things. So when I was in there, the whole mentality of doing things the right way finally took part in my life. So education, I used education while I was in prison to keep my mind focused on everything. And I knew that since I loved the hustle, I loved the sales, instead of me selling drugs, I had to find a new way to do what I love to do. So real estate worked out perfect for me. I took what I learned from selling drugs and used that to sell houses. And that's like my motivation for those who are doing things the wrong way, to use that negative mindset and use it as fuel to become successful.
That's very powerful.
That's amazing. And what inspired you to take all of this? I mean, you went through this journey by yourself. What inspired you to take this and turn it into a book?
Definitely.
The evidence. So basically, whenever I would accomplish a goal, no matter how small it would be in prison, it's something as small as trying to get to a better institution. Writing those letters would give me the motivation to be able, okay, look, I'll document this. Okay, I got past this. So leaving evidence behind, not just for me, but I knew one day I would get out and someone could use this as like a map to be able to go through their obstacles, whatever they may be, as fuel to get to the next level to accomplish goals. So the book is like leaving a legacy and evidence to look at it, say, hey, I've been through this, but look at where I'm at now.
I love it, Alan. And you know what? Let's keep it 100. A lot of times we grow up in an environment, and let's say this is all that you know, right? And changing the mind requires changing the life. But if this is your perception of reality, what advice can you give to someone who's had a rough life, who's in an environment that's plagued by violence, and to empower them to look at life differently?
I could definitely answer that easily. It's embracing the failure, embracing the pain. A lot of times when you have pain or when something hurts you or an obstacle that comes your way, we're so quick to run from it. But if you run from it, you're not really embracing and learning it. So when you have any obstacle, no matter where you've been through, no matter what is going on in your life, if you use that and embrace it, take it on, embrace that pain. You use that as your focus point and educate yourself and others by venting it out to be able to accomplish anything.
I love it.
So you're doing great things now. How does it feel to finally be recognized for all of your accomplishments?
The biggest thing is just staying humble. You know,
I know that's right.
With so much going on, you can lose yourself.
Yeah.
I always like to say that success, you know, is like sitting at a bar. You can get drunk off of it, but your friend is actually the failure. So as long as you keep failure right next to you, you can use that. No matter how things are going good in your life, you gotta always know that there's always room for improvement. So to stay humble through it all is the best way to do it.
And I feel like anybody can relate to your story. No matter what you're going through in life, you have the opportunity to change your life by changing your mindset. So thank you so much for just sharing your story. You inspired me, Katie.
Absolutely.
Seriously.
You're making Baltimore a better place and people in Baltimore better. So thank you.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Yes.